A rock star turned UFO entrepreneur is finally ready to unveil plans for an ambitious investigation of cutting-edge phenomena, and this time he's bringing help.
We are talking about musician Tom DeLonge. First revealed his long-term plans for the I-Team. That was nearly 2 years ago. Critics didn't believe his claims of having made contact with high-ranking military officials, but DeLonge is now naming names. George Knapp is here with an update on his story.
Seems like everybody's mad at Tom DeLonge. A lot of his fans from his days with Blink-182 are still mad at him for turning his attention to UFOs. Others are mad at him for delaying his announcement originally planned for this summer. Tomorrow morning, the rock star will make good on his promises to reveal the names of government insiders who will be part of a team to boldly go where few have gone before.
These are real people, though, in real positions.
These are real people in real positions dealing with real threats.
When rock star Tom DeLonge first told the I-Team 18 months ago that he'd connected with high-ranking military and intelligence officials and got them to open up about UFOs, the public groaned. Why would national security authorities spend any time speaking to a punk rocker, especially about intrusions by unknown aircraft? DeLonge's many critics said he was making it up or being fed disinformation. Then WikiLeaks released hundreds of pages of emails from presidential advisor John Podesta's account, and among them were messages from Tom DeLonge identifying top generals and others who were advising him about UFOs. DeLonge had been telling the truth.
There are groups and high-level groups within the DOD and national security divisions of our country. Not only do I know that they know it's real, I'm starting to get a clear picture of why it's kept secret.
To the chagrin of his music fans, DeLonge changed the course of his professional life, founded a company called To the Stars to house his various projects, and went silent as he worked to rebuild the network sidelined by the WikiLeaks disclosure. Now, after hitting some snags, he's ready to unveil his project, a public benefit corporation, To the Stars Academy. One element will be entertainment, movies and books consistent with the theme of cutting-edge science. But the bigger story will be the partners who will step forward. Noted physicist Dr. Hal Puthoff, who's worked for CIA and NSA as well as private think tanks studying exotic propulsion technologies. Chris Mellon, who served in the Office of the Secretary of Defense in 2 administrations. Steve Justice, head of advanced systems for Lockheed's Skunk Works, whose previous projects were developed in secrecy at Nevada's Area 51 military base. Justice will reportedly oversee the development of this exotic craft, inspired by and a rival to the technology displayed in some UFO encounters. And Luis Elizondo, who until a week ago worked for the Secretary of Defense in charge of identifying unknown aerial threats, a job the public didn't know existed until now. DeLonge's webpage outlines some of what the public corporation hopes to do, and a big part of that will be the ongoing investigation of cutting-edge phenomena, subjects that for decades have been studied in secrecy by small groups within the government.
And it's hard to tell somebody who doesn't want to take the topic seriously that there really are people in government and around government and within the military-industrial complex that know it's real.
Absolutely. Not only is there a level of people that know that this is true, it is the grand chess game.
Several of the people mentioned in our story will speak publicly tomorrow about UFOs and other exotic pursuits, and we're told there is a pretty dramatic UFO encounter involving the U.S. military that will be revealed and documented for the first time. On our website is a link to a newspaper story about the pending announcement and information about the Academy and how to watch the event itself. One of the guys on the team is named Jim Semivan. He spent 30 years with the CIA, and his job before he left government was to give the morning intelligence briefing to the President of the U.S. So it's a heavyweight group of people.
And all tomorrow.
All tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow to tell you about it.
Great. Thanks, George.